This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker MULN or Mullen Automotive. So this thing was getting beat down pretty badly, actually dipped down to 39 cents here early in the trading day, and then this thing just started to rip. So the CEO here of Mullen publishes an open letter to shareholders, and he's talking about the declining stock value. So the value of the shares. He says the company has received numerous requests to respond to the ongoing decline of our stock. Many of these communications have been addressed to me personally with less than kind and sometimes threatening statements. As CEO of this company, I take all shareholders' concerns seriously. One of my primary responsibilities is to execute the company's business plan, and as evidenced by multiple prior communications to the public, the company continues to make significant strides in that regard. I will summarize some of those at the end of this statement. I am very disappointed by the performance of our stock. As I have previously publicly stated, I do not believe the trading price of our stock even closely resembles the company's actual value. It is evident that regardless of meeting significant corporate milestones like vehicle production completion within projected timelines, stock traders continue to place downward pressure on the stock, causing the price to fall. I previously announced that the company engaged Share Intel and other parties to investigate what I suspect to be unlawful trading practices in our stock. We are assembling all the data received to date and should have something to announce in the coming days. I am extremely frustrated that the hard work of Mullen's dedicated team and the significant momentum and successes achieved to date are overshadowed by the unrealistic value attributed to our stock. The company and I have demonstrated our commitment to the success of our initiatives by purchasing its stock through the previously announced share buyback program. I have also personally recently purchased stock, demonstrating my unwavering confidence in our company. I remain committed to executing the company's business plan and using all measures at our disposal to eliminate any unlawful trading practices in our stock. And Mullen has gotten beaten down pretty badly here. You can see it's ripping now, up 16%. So this thing is really blasting off. And we've seen this before. If we look at ticker GNS, let's go out to, I think it's the daily time frame. If I'm not mistaken, when this thing popped off, I believe it was the beginning of the year, January. I believe there was some supposed investigation opened into illegal naked short selling on GNS, and we had this insane explosion, and then the price went right back to where it pretty much was. So it went right back to $1 or under $1. So we've seen this before. We'll see what supposed evidence David has to share with everybody. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of this GNS pop off here, where they started to investigate some of the illegal naked short selling in GNS. But some of the parts of the statement are really funny, because if you look at Mullen, let's go back to Mullen here in the chart in Thinkscript, and let's go back to the weekly time frame. I don't want to go 3 year, I want to go further back. So Mullen has been around trading since like 2011 on the stock market, and what have they been doing? It's been 12 years. 12 years. Some of these statements are just kind of funny, how they met deadlines, and we met our production goals. Like we said, we were going to start producing vehicles within timelines. It's been 12 years, dude. Like, what in the world has been going on with this? Look at this. At one point, with all the reverse splits and all the BS that's been going on in the stock, this stock, actually a share, was valued at $217,800. When you go back on the chart, because of all of the reverse splits and the dilution and all the BS that the long-term shareholders have had to endure, this thing shows to supposedly be worth at one point over $200,000 a share. So I don't know, some of the statements are just really, really funny, to say we've met goals and like we've valued the investors. Like, give me a break, man. The shares at one point showing on the chart through all the reverse splits were worth over $200,000, dude. What is your return here? What is your return on equity for investors? This is a terrible chart. This has been a dismal stock, and people have just gotten wiped out. And now this thing is mooning. It's up like 30% now, because he says he has some evidence of illegal practices. Like, why even open your mouth and say you have the evidence? Why don't you keep your mouth shut until you have the evidence ready to present? instead of just trying to throw a news story out there to save your stock. Like, where's the evidence? Let's see the evidence. You know, maybe he'll actually come out with something real, but I just see this as a total just, you know, play in the media to try to like pump his stock and maybe get back to this $1 mark. We'll see if it works, but you know, there's a lot of claims out there of a lot of illegal stuff going on, and then we never really see the evidence, right? We heard about it. GTII opened up investigations. What happened to that? Where's the results of that investigation? I haven't heard anything about that. You don't see anything about it anywhere. The company hasn't said shit about it. Same thing with GNS. They announce it. Where are the results? What's going on? Like, are you guys just been sitting on this information for years and like not sharing it with people, or like, where is it? I want to see it. Bring it out. So, I mean, Mullen's up now 42, 43, 45%. So it'll be interesting to see if this is going to get it back near the $1 minimum bid price requirement, because if this little ploy here and this little news story and this shareholder letter doesn't get him back to $1, you know, Mullen is done on NASDAQ. I mean, they're going to get suspended. They're going to be on the OTC. So we'll kind of see if his little play here on illegal naked short selling actually works. So I'll continue to keep you updated on ticker MULN or Mullen Automotive. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.